and welcome back to Shakesyear. We are working on Timon of Athens, and we get to hear from everybody's favorite cynic, Apemantus. We are still in Act 1, Scene 2, which I'm using air quotes because Shakespeare didn't delineate acts or scenes in this play, but this is the scene where they're all at this great big dinner that Timon is throwing for everybody because he's a generous guy. And we got to hear him talk yesterday about the fact that everybody should have friends that are as good as his friends, and isn't it beautiful that friends can share in each other's good fortunes, and it makes him richer to be able to share his good fortune with other people, and how he sometimes wishes he was poorer so that he could take part in their riches, but he hasn't found himself in that position yet, so he's just expecting that if he ever falls on bad times, other people will take care of him. And meanwhile, Apemantus has been sitting off to the side making snide comments about the whole thing, but loads and loads more people keep showing up to this dinner. Shortly after Timon's monologue yesterday, a group of women show up. They're announced by a servant saying that they want to come in and do a thing. But this group of women show up and they're like, "Lord Timon, we would like to show you our gratitude, whatever. May we present you with something that will stimulate all five senses." And Timon's like, "Sure, have at it." So they start dancing, and while they're dancing, Apemantus says, "Oy day, what a sweep of vanity comes this way. They dance, they are mad women, madness is the glory of this life, as this pomp shows to a little oil and root. We make ourselves fools to disport ourselves, and spend our flatteries to drink those men upon whose age we void it up again with poisonous spite and envy. Who lives that's not depraved or depraves? Who dies that bears not one spurn to their graves of their friend's gift? I should fear those that dance before me now would one day stamp upon me. It has been done. Men shut their doors against a setting sun." So he's being cynical and bitter, the way that Apemantus does. He thinks that these women are crazy to come and dance in this setting, in addition to thinking that everybody else that's at this dinner is crazy for trusting each other, for flattering each other, for toasting to each other. He's like, everybody who lives is at some point mean to their friends, and everybody that dies has at some point been talked badly about by their friends. This is how it goes, and people very quickly forget those who are losing their fortunes. And the men shut their doors against a setting sun could also be taken to be sort of an ageist comment, that as people get older, they are forgotten, which I think is an interesting commentary on the way that our culture treats the elderly. So if you want to, extrapolate that out and call that a theme, you're welcome to. But of course, nobody's listening to Apemantus at this point. Everybody's having fun, and the women come and grab dance partners, and there's a big dance scene where everybody's having a blast. And when they end, Timon is like, "We gotta pay the ladies. So hey, Flavius, go get that case of jewels that I still have." And Flavius is like, "Seriously? He's going to be giving away more jewels? When is he going to stop giving away jewels?" But he goes to get the jewels. And in the meantime, a servant shows up to say that Lucilius would like Timon to go hunting with him tomorrow. So he sent him 4 greyhounds, and Timon is like, "Sure, great, thanks, we'll accept him and I'll go hunting tomorrow. Let's give Lucilius some jewels." And then Flaminius shows up, and he's got more gifts for Timon, so Timon gives him more stuff. And meanwhile, Flavius, the servant with this case full of jewels, shows back up, and Timon starts giving them out, and Flavius gets to have some thoughts on that as tomorrow's monologue. So it's possible that Apemantus might not be the only one in Athens who thinks that Timon is being silly. Maybe? I don't know. We'll hear from Flavius tomorrow. I'll see you then for that. Mwah.